Hey guys, so Inktober is officially over and I am very pleased with what I was able to do this year. This has been the first year I've ever participated in it and it went really well. I managed to not miss a day, so kind of proud of myself. I was kind of going into this expecting to fail at some point, but I did much better than I expected. And I think I improved quite a bit. So yeah, here's just like a little video to show off all the things I've done this October. Let's get into it. I feel like all YouTubers say that. Let's jump into it. Let's get started. I'm just gonna start the video now. Okay. So this Inktober, I used the official prompt list that was put out on the Twitter, the official Inktober Twitter. And it was really helpful because I had a lot of days where I just had no idea what to draw. The list really helped kind of narrow down, I don't know, my options. So yeah, that was really helpful. Starting off on the first one, a rather good place to start, I suppose. Day 1, Swift. I decided from the very start of the month that I was going to practice all the things to do with drawing that I really didn't like doing. So, namely perspective, human figure, and hands. Hands are a bitch to draw. But yeah, so I wanted to do like a couple of them in this one. Well, I guess I did all three really. I tried to do the hands. The hands didn't turn out very good. But yeah, I think the body turned out not bad. The proportions are a bit weird. He does look a bit disfigured and the drawing's a little bit messy, but overall kind of cool looking. Day 2, Divided. This one turned out really sad looking. I didn't mean it to turn out this melancholy, but yeah, it's like two hands reaching for one another. I managed to do quite well with the hands. They're a bit messy, and I did spend a really long time on these, but they turned out quite cool. I kind of like the way that they're disembodied. Day 3, Poison. I really like this one. This was my first of many Pokemon ones I did. I'm gonna get it wrong. It's an Arbok, and yeah, not very much to say on this one. It's just a neat little Arbok. Cute little noodle. Day 4, Underwater. This one I really like. It turned out really cool. I spent quite a long time on it. That's probably why I spent like all day. It's a Vaporeon. And yeah, another Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon, I can tell you. I promise it's not all Pokemon, but there are quite a few in there. So yeah, that was that one. Number 5, Long. This one was kind of... I don't know, I went into it, I really wanted to draw an Onyx, the big ol' rock snake Pokemon, but I thought, no, I've done 2 Pokemon in a row already, I can't make it 3, because that's just a bit too much. So this is like a little robot dragon thing, I guess. It's a cool kind of original character. I like the way it turned out. Day 6, Sword. I really like the design of this character. I wanted to make like a kind of superhero Overwatch-esque style of character with the swords, obviously. Once I'd finished the actual body of the guy, I thought it looked a bit kind of boring, like there wasn't much happening, so I decided that I wanted to make it look like he'd been spotted, like trying to escape somewhere, trying to sneak in somewhere. And I like that one. I like the little exclamation mark. He looks spooked. Day 7, Shy. This one turned out really cute, and I managed to do it surprisingly quickly. I did it in like 5 minutes. I just kind of sat down and made it, and it just came together so quickly, and it worked out so adorable. I really love Mimikyus. I love them so much. They're probably my favorite Pokemon from Sun and Moon. I actually bought a Mimikyu plush last time I was at Comic-Con, and I'll flash up a picture of it. Oh, there it is. It's so cute. Oh. His name is Mooney. Okay, Day 8, Crooked. This guy's a long forgotten spooky boy. Were any of you around when the whole Slender Man thing blew up and everyone was going crazy and like crapping themselves over how supposedly terrifying the game was? Looking back now, it's actually not very creepy. The model of Slender Man in the game is very... I don't know, he just looks like an action figure. I can't believe I used to find this game terrifying, but... I don't know, not my best Inktober, but kind of... I don't know, kind of cool. Okay, Day 8, yeah, what is this one? 1 second. Let me look back on the list. Day 8? I said 8. Day 9, Screech. Yeah, this one... This one worked out interestingly. Originally, I wanted to black out the entire background, so I did the skull, which turned out really cool. And then I just started filling out the background around it, and I realized I got halfway done with it and I'd made an afro, and it looks really cool. I really like the idea of like a skeleton with an afro. He'd probably be a really cool guy. Day 10, Gigantic. This one went pretty well. Kind of well and not well in some ways. I wanted to do figure perspective hands. I wanted to try and tackle the things I suck at all at once. And to be honest, I think I did a pretty good job. I think you can tell that that is perspective and he doesn't just have a colossal leg and a colossal hand. It's fairly convincing. And yeah, the shading's cool, the hands look pretty good, and I think he's well proportioned. Except this was meant to be a, what are they called? Dark Side from Kingdom Hearts, and they actually don't really look like that. They're kind of differently proportioned, but just as its own thing, I think it works pretty well. Day 11, Run. This one was fun to do. It was nice. I was playing a lot of Overwatch around this time, and I wanted to do Tracer, because Tracer is a very cool character. I like Tracer. I like the way that she works in game, and I like how she's very British. Yeah, that's all I really got to say about this one. It was kind of neat, kind of fun to do. Although that chest piece that she has was very, very difficult to get right. I had to do it many, many times. Number 12, Shattered. Now, I originally did an entire other drawing for this, which kind of ended up disastrous. I just couldn't get it right, and it got too complex. So I reverted to something I just like to draw for the fun of it, and that's Venus flytraps that are also kind of monsters. And I just had him like shattering through the glass, and it's pretty cool. It worked out pretty cool. I like that one a lot. Number 13, Teaming. This one has to be one of my favorites. It worked out really cool, and I did a heckin' excellent hand, if I don't say so myself. It's the Swarm plasmid from BioShock. I think it's called Swarm. It's like Swarm or Hive or something. It's basically the bee arm. You shoot bees at people. It's pretty gross and pretty nice. Day 14, Fierce. Now, originally I wanted to do like a big old scary, fierce looking monster. But I'd already done the spooky Venus flytrap and the gross hand, so I thought people had had enough of the horror. So I drew a very fierce Mimikyu. Mimikyu? God damn it. I drew a very fierce Pichu. He's looking quite angry. He wants to heck you up. Day 15, Mysterious. Now, I was kind of stuck for a while on what exactly I was going to do that was mysterious, but I think this is sufficiently mysterious. It's weird goop man. Again, that's me trying to do a hand. I think that looks pretty cool. But yeah, and this is also me discovering my love for drawing goo. I don't know if anyone else has this, but I really love drawing like goopy things. Is that weird? It's probably a bit weird, but it's, I don't know, I really like the way this one turned out. Day 16, Fat. Again, I did an entire other drawing for this that I completely scrapped. I spent a long time on a different drawing for this. I did like a huge, like, Dark Souls-esque troll thing, this big fat troll, and I just didn't really like it. I overworked it. So, I came back and I did a little simple Snorlax, and he's enjoying some noodles. He's really cute. I really like this one. Day 17. This one, I kind of don't like. I wish I had a bit more time to do it, because I think I ended up doing this one really late, because, I don't know, I'd put it off and I was running out of time, and I actually missed areas of the background that I wanted to fill in, so it's a shame. That's always what I see when I look at this one. But apart from that, I like it. I like the design. I like the little robot fairy. They almost look like a supermodel robot. That was... yeah. Number 18, Filthy. Now, this one is another one of my favorites. It's Roadhog from Overwatch. For those of you who don't play it, in Overwatch, when you play Roadhog, there's a certain spray you can get, which is this little kind of cute piglet Roadhog thing. And I just thought it was so adorable. I think I just unlocked it at the time, so I thought I have to draw this. It's too cute not to draw. So yeah, that's that. Number 19, Cloud. This one, I actually drew Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy initially, but scrapped it just because it wasn't looking too good. It didn't look very nice, and I had a bit of time, so I did this, which turned out quite cool. It's quite simple, but quite cool. I would definitely get this tattooed on my body. Number 20, Deep. I really wanted to draw like some kind of deep sea creature for this, and what better deep sea creature to draw than, I'm gonna say this wrong, than an anglerfish. Yes, that is right. Okay. I kept saying angular fish, and Dan was making fun of me for like just because I'm an idiot. But yeah, an anglerfish down in the bottom of the sea being a heckin' spooky thing. Day 21. Fierce? Is that the right word? 1 second. I think I already did fierce. What is this one? Day 21. Day 21, Furious. Now, okay, so the reason why this one looks so weird is because all day on the 21st, I had a really bad migraine, and yeah, I couldn't draw, like, well, I say I couldn't draw, I made this, whatever the hell it is. I drew 2 separate drawings, one of a robot in space and the other of a man with a weird, like, kind of eye virus thing coming out of his head. It was weird, but both of them look like complete trash, basically. I didn't like either of them, and I didn't want to post either of them. I was really worried just because I couldn't make anything look good. So, in an act of desperation, I just merged them both together into this weird... I don't really know. It looks more interesting than the other ones were on their own. So, yeah. Not my finest hour, but still interesting. Definitely interesting. Day 22, Trail. This one worked out quite nicely. It's another hand. You can see I'm slowly getting better at doing the hands. So yeah, I wanted to draw a kind of gory, creepy one. With the trail of blood running down the hand. I was kind of struggling with what to do for trail, so this was the only thing I could think of, and I did want to practice more hands. So yeah, the one's pretty neat looking. Day 23, Juicy. This one stumped me for a very long time, because like, what the hell do you draw for Juicy? Apart from like a butt. That was the only thing I could think of for a while, and I thought, I'm not drawing just a big butt for day 23, it's not very... just no. I'm not going to do that. So I made a kind of OC, if you will. This is Berry. She's like a berry princess, or like berry queen. I don't know. She's got like a little grape crown, and I really like it. It's pretty cool. And again, there's me practicing my human figure. Isn't that neat? I'm learning all the time. Day 24, Blind. This one's alright. This one's kind of cool. I managed to do another hand. The only thing that was off with this one was the way I did the lighting, kind of made everything look a bit funny. But yeah, kind of abstract eye on hand, and it's blind, and it's very Pan's Labyrinth-y. Yeah, pretty neat looking. Day 25, Ship. Yeah, I think this is probably my most ambitious Inktober. I did like a full kind of scene, if you will. Which was fairly easy to do because it was out on an ocean, so I didn't need to draw like much of a background. Yeah, so it's a pirate and a Viking about to fight each other over who is the best ocean boy, I guess. Yeah, I'm really proud of that one. Thought it worked out quite well. Day 26. The one with the rat. Crap. What's day 26? Day 26, Squeak. Of course I had to do like a rat or a mouse for this one. So yeah, I started out and I just drew like a little rat. I thought it was really cute. Something I actually did was I used the golden rectangle rule? Golden rectangle thing? I don't know. You know the thing with the swirl and it makes stuff look good? I used that. And it worked out nice. Although it was a little uninteresting at first, so I thought, why not make them a mage? Give them a little belt and a little magic spell. Day 27, Climb. Now, if you saw my video before talking about digital art in Inktober, I did this as a speed art, so if you want to watch this being drawn, I can recommend you go watch that. Yeah, I think it looks convincingly like it's climbing something, and the shading's not too bad. So yeah, pretty cool one. 28, Fall. Yeah, he fall. Next. No, it's rubbish. This is, I wanted to do just like a guy falling, and I started kind of planning out all of his body parts and kind of separating them out into different shapes. And I realized, wouldn't it be cool if you could actually see those like separation lines as if they were like all separate shapes and as if he were some kind of like doll or crash test dummy. So that's why I kind of drew that. That's why he became like all segmented up and he looks like he's made of plastic. That made sense, right? My mind kind of switched off when I said all that. I think that made sense. Number 29, United. Yeah, United. Number 29, United. How many times can I say that? Okay, so this one originally started out as, I wanted to do more goop and goop monsters, because I have a newfound love for that now. So this started out as two separate kind of creatures, like, merging into one. But then it slowly became, like, kind of this face thing? This really cool, like, skull. Yeah, I really like the way it went. It turned out nicely. I like this one, it's very goopy. Day 30 found. This has to be probably my favorite out of all of them. I did an excellent hand, and I did a really cute little robot. It's just adorable, and I want to be able to draw this kind of stuff all the time. Yeah, I just love that one. I love how cute it is, and I love how I was able to do a hand so well, and the shading's really great. So, yeah. Day 31, mask. Yet again, I drew an entirely different drawing first, and then erased it all, and then made this one, so I didn't want to post it because it was actually too scary. I just thought it was too creepy to put out there. I'm sorry, you won't ever see that. I don't think I actually saved it just because it was horrifying. But yeah, so I decided to make something really cute to kind of round off Inktober, and I love it. I love the little goo blob with his mask. So yeah, that's all my Inktober drawings. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Sorry that my commentary was a bit brainless. I need to get better at this. But yeah, if you enjoyed any of this art, subscribe, I guess? You can probably post more. Yeah, and I'll definitely be taking part next year. As I said in another video, I'm probably going to be doing it in actual ink next year, because I think it will be good practice for me. But yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching this, and go have yourself a nice day, mi chamo. Okay, I'm gonna stop now.